Morning, everyone. Welcome to Toad TV.
Good morning.
We are the Crafty Toads. I am Mary Beth.
I'm Helen.
We are sisters, and we are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow, where we make yarn. We dye yarn for knitters and crocheters, and make bags for all sorts of creative people. And you can find that as Toad Hollow NJ. You can find us on Instagram and Pinterest as Toad Hollow NJ, and on YouTube as the Crafty Toads.
And we have a new Facebook group, which we are calling Crafting with the Toads, but if you want to find it, it's facebook.com/the Crafty Toads. And it's a group where everybody can interact, where we want people to be able to post their whips and knit-alongs and stitch-alongs and everything like that for people who aren't Ravelry, people who aren't on Instagram. So we just created that. So come join us. There are a couple questions you have to answer. It's very simple, but just to keep the crazies out.
Right. Okay, well, the bad crazies, the good crazies we welcome.
Well,
Because
run by two of them.
I know. There you go. All right, so this is a floss tube. Last episode was our 100th episode. We did a big giveaway for our 100th episode. We have 10 different prizes that we're giving away. We are not going to pick the winners until next week, so you still have a chance to go and leave a comment and let us know which numbers you like. You do have to watch the video to see what the prizes are, but it's not very long.
No.
It really was one of our shorter
It
ones.
was like under 40 minutes.
And then we'll pick the prizes next week with episode 102.
Yeah.
This is episode 101, which is an important number for us because the house that we grew up in Montclair and the house at the beach, both of them are 101.
Yep.
For some reason, we seem to be attracted to 101.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's floss tube number 9.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it.
Yes.
You
Not a ton of stitching this week.
Oh, did we have questions or anything?
I don't.
We kind of answered them last week, didn't we?
Yeah, because we got the floss tube questions. I know
Right.
one of them from the most recent one is fairly timely because she said, living at the beach, what do you do about hurricane warnings? And we'll let you know.
Yeah, because Friday, Dorian is supposed to come brushing along the East Coast, and just to, make things interesting, we're supposed to leave Friday to go to Ringo's, New Jersey for the New Jersey Sheep and Wool Festival
Set up on Friday.
And we have an Airbnb that we've rented, so we're supposed to go check in on Friday and drop the dogs, do the setup, come back, and then go Saturday and Sunday for the festival. And now it looks like
He's going to be way out to sea, and it's going to be like tropical storm conditions, but it's more just getting off the island.
yeah, they're talking about 55-mile-an-hour gusts
Right.
when we're planning to go over the causeway. There is one way on and off this island, and it includes a higher bridge.
Yeah.
So this is going to be
And
interesting.
we've driven over it in high winds. You just kind of go and
Slow.
hold on to the wheel.
Yep.
But,
And we're going to be going in 2 different cars because we're renting a car tomorrow that will be taking most of the stuff for the show. And we have found that if we rent an SUV, it's the perfect size to take everything that we need, set up and everything, and us. The only problem is the 2 co-pilots don't fit. So we're going to be, since this is only a 2-hour trip, 2.5-hour trip, we're going to be taking both cars, and one person will be driving the personal car with the dogs and our stuff, and the other will be driving the work vehicle with all the setup.
Right. So, and we understand completely that whatever Dorian does here is not even close to what he has done and is doing.
Right.
And our thoughts are with everybody in the Bahamas and Florida and everything.
So we are going
it's
to
just a crink in the works.
And it's I was thinking inconvenience, but it's not even an inconvenience. It's more safety in driving.
Yeah.
And the ability to be able to drive, as in, is the island flooded and can we actually get the cars off?
Right.
That's an issue. So it's just, excuse me, I have a hair. Something that we need to consider. Sorry, I had a hair in my eye. There seems to be dog hair, cat hair floating around this place. I don't know where it comes from. Anyway,
So anyway, we should be fine.
Yes.
Worst comes to worst, we leave Saturday, and we have to, very early Saturday morning, we have to set up Saturday. It just makes things interesting.
Yes. Well, have we ever had a show that has been smooth sailing? I mean, let's be honest. Also, we did want to mention that we are going to be donating a portion of our proceeds from this weekend to hurricane relief, probably in the Bahamas, since they seem to be the worst hit right now. But we will see where we're going to be sending it, but we will definitely be donating a portion of our proceeds this weekend. So please come out and support us. We will be in Ringo's, New Jersey, Saturday and Sunday.
If you're in the area, it's the New Jersey Sheep and Wool Festival at the Huntington County Fairgrounds. It is really a fun show.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's kind of, Rhinebeck
Divided by 10.
divided by 10, right. It's just 4 small barns, but it's got the animals, it's got the sheepdog trials,
It's got great vendors.
So
Yeah, come
cool.
find us.
Yep.
We will be in barn 4. All right, enough about that. Shall we talk about some stitching?
Sure.
All right, I think you have more than I do, so why don't you get started?
Okay, so we'll save the stitch along for last.
Okay. Okay, that was break number 2. 1, I had to get something out of my eye. 2, now Spike and Drew are outside. You may hear them barking in the background and the crows yelling back at them.
Right.
We were going to have break number 3 in about 2 minutes when I have to get up and go let them back in again, but for right now we're taking advantage of this. So, quickly.
Okay, so my first project is my Witch's Brew by the Little Stitcher. She's a Little Stitcher on Etsy. She's in Italy.
She has awesome
really does.
projects.
So really from last time I've gotten just a little bit done. I'm just starting her hand right here. It's on 32 count linen, Harvest from Picture This Plus. And I'm using Classic Colorworks colors. And it's not Harvest, it's Heartland. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
So, and I really love stitching on this linen. So that's the Witch's Brew.
That one of the sample fabrics we got?
This is the one that I bought in
Okay.
Maryland at the Stitching Post.
Okay.
It was my first purchase of linen, my one and only purchase of linen so far. And I really have enjoyed stitching on it. I stitched my many haunted stitches on it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there's one tiny little piece left.
My first one is I am working on the Tiny Modernist Spooky Hollow Stitch Along. She has just released the 3rd panel. I am still working my way through the 1st. However, I got a little bit more on it. There you go.
Come over a little more.
Like that? Okay. So there you can see it. I've put in some of the words, and that's pretty much it. So it's been, we have been doing a lot of show prep and haven't had as much time for stitching as we would like. But moving on.
'Tis the season.
Yep. Number 2.
I finished a knitting project, so I rewarded myself by starting a new stitching project.
Well, as one does.
So I have started Ghoul Tidings by Plum Street Samplers.
I love this.
I have not gotten very far. I am stitching it on, this is Color and Cotton. We joined their fabric club. And this is 32 count Joblin. I have since changed my fabric to 32 count linen, so next month I should get linen. But it's the applesauce colorway, and I thought it was going to be perfect.
I was wondering how you felt about knitting on the fabric that you got.
The Joblin, I was not enjoying it the little bit that I did. The holes are very, very small.
Okay. Smaller than linen?
Yeah, and they're stiffer, so the linen you can maneuver the hole, the
Okay.
needle in the hole a little bit better. So trying to,
Okay.
I may
Yeah.
be working with too big a needle too. It was one of those things where I was just determined
Right.
to start, and come hell or high water, I was starting it that night.
Okay.
And then I started it, and I'm like, well, I'm not having any fun at all. So
Oh joy. I have done that so many times where I'm like, I am starting this. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to start it, and I'm going to start this, and either I fall asleep immediately or I don't enjoy it at all.
Yeah, I don't know if the lighting was bad, whatever. I was having a hard time seeing. It took me a long time to put the threads together, so I didn't get to start right away
Okay.
that's my sob story. Anyway, I love the pattern. I love how it looks on the fabric. So
I do love the pattern.
when I, start up again, it's going to be totally different. It was just a bad night.
I think also one of the things we do is we get you one of the gold needles because the
Yeah.
gold needles are so good.
And I think I definitely need a 28 on this.
Right. Oh, yes. What are
So
you using, a 26?
I have no idea. Okay. I'm terrible with my things. I do not treat them properly. I don't put needles back where they belong.
Oh, neither do I. I just leave them
I
in
just
fabric.
have them in fabric, so I really have no idea what is what. And I don't know where.
I do know the difference
know.
between the 28 and a 26 or 24, but I'm not sure I know the difference of looking at a 26 or 24 to know which is
if
which.
I'm holding it up, I can probably, if I have 3, then obviously I can
yeah.
figure it out.
But the
just
28
pulling
is so
it
much
off.
smaller, so that I can recognize at a glance. Like that's a 28. See, that's a 28. But
And
that
this one is probably a 26.
here, put it next to mine. Can you even see it? Right, there's mine. There's hers. Okay, you probably can't even see the difference.
Yours looks bigger.
Mine looks bigger.
So
It's because I'm waving it in the air.
I have to figure out how to keep track of them.
Right.
Because also, we buy needles like crazy, and then we just stick them in fabrics, and then I go to start something or I pull a fabric project out and it doesn't have a needle. I'm like, where are all my needles?
Do you know what we should do? We should get in touch with somebody who knows how to
Make
make
a needle book?
books and like have a page for 28 needles,
Yeah, I
26
have
needles, and 24
A
needles.
needle book on my table that we made.
We're terrible.
I mean, I'm terrible with taking care of my things, and that's not just cross stitch. It's just.
Life.
Hold on, we'll be right back.
We're gonna go.
Hopefully that is the last break.
All right. On to, let's talk stitch along, shall we? Because I only have one other thing that I'm really working on. I put in a couple of stitches on my my Halloween mice, but as I said to Helen, you really can't even see. I did a couple of stitches on a shoe. Woohoo!
Yeah.
You know, so I have to do a little bit more. All right, we have started a stitch along. We're doing a Christmas Village stitch along, so if you would like to join us, please use the hashtag #THChristmasVillage on Instagram and come talk to us in our Facebook group about it. I am starting Home for the Holidays, the bookstore. Since we both started just this year, we don't.
Hometown holiday, right?
What did I say?
Home for the holidays.
Hometown holiday. We don't have any really Christmas stitching, so and I love the idea of having a village that you can put out that we cross stitched. So I am doing the village part of it, and Helen is taking care of
I'm doing the farmhouse Christmas.
she's doing the farm part of it.
So, there's mine. Both by Little House Needleworks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. This is mine so far. I've gotten a cardinal
Move over.
and 2 little trees. Well, 1 big tree and 1 little tree. And then I'm going to move over. I like to work from right to left. I prefer to work from right to left. So I cut my fabric to the right size. This over here is just extra threads. I'm going to need them again. So since I've started with them, I just tuck them into the side of my fabric until I need them. And 18 count. Sure, we'll
16
go
or
with that.
18, right? Probably 18 because they look the same.
Yeah, I'm
Mine's
pretty
18.
sure it's 18. It's the one that we dyed with the peach tea, the herb
Yeah, I'm
tea.
pretty sure that was 18.
And I just cut a piece off. I figured out how big it was going to be, and I cut it off, and I'm going with it. I love the way it is stitching up. I mean, look at that. So cute. But that is my start.
Okay, I'm doing mine on 18 count. Ada? Went the wrong way.
What do you mean?
I meant to be going across this way. It does not matter. I'm going to cut them apart.
Okay.
I'm not going to do them. But I have gotten the border done. And just a little bit
closer and hold this there. That's
Okay.
perfect. Okay, now you can really see it.
Okay, so I have the border done and just a little bit of the snow on the bottom. I decided to get the white done first because I do not like stitching with white. I do not like the stitches. And it doesn't show up very well and it's boring.
Well, it does show. I can see it.
Yeah.
So it will show.
So,
It's just,
oh, look,
is that another needle?
another needle with thread that doesn't belong to any of the projects that I just showed you.
Is that the one you found in your blanket? Probably. Because Helen found a needle in a blanket the other
Oh,
day.
look, there's another needle.
Oh my God, you're
Did
ridiculous.
I tell you? I'm terrible. Yeah, I was, it actually got chilly enough to put a blanket on when we were watching TV the other night, and I'm like, huh, look, there's a needle stuck in my blanket.
I'm so much better than she is. I don't have needles
I
stuck
think
in
we
my
need to get
blankets.
like a really high-powered magnet, and just when I stand up, we just take it around my sitting there. Yeah. Because also, we have a cat who likes to steal, she's like a magpie, she steals bright shiny things, and needles, cable needles, safety pins. She loves to leave open safety pins in the dog food bowl.
Straight pins?
Straight pins.
She'll steal straight pins.
Yeah.
She's terrible.
So,
Barrettes. All right. I wanted to point out that,
I want to talk about this along in our Facebook group.
Okay.
When you're done.
oh, okay. So what I was going to say is, this is the package that I got for my little, my hometown holiday thing. And this is how we do our thread. We get a card and we punch it, and I put the number or the name of it and the symbol that I'm using that goes with it, so that if I'm looking at the pattern, I don't have to go find the page that has the symbols on it too to see what color it goes with. So that I have this, which is small enough. This little bag is absolutely perfect because since I cut the fabric down, I can put, oh, Spike.
Paige, you just gotta come see Spike.
All right, so I can put my fabric in, I can tuck my thread in the back, like so. I have a pair of scissors and a needle threader in here, and that is all I need to take with me. Everything is in this little package, which makes life very easy when you travel up to visit your mother periodically and you want to carry something to stitch with you and you don't want to bring a great big project bag. This is perfect. So that is my thing.
I did not cut mine, so I do not trust my fabric cutting skills, but mine comes like this.
So you could definitely get it
Yeah.
in there. Just
So.
you're showing the pattern.
Oh, sorry.
Don't do that. It's very bad.
So that I could put all mine in there too.
All right.
Matter of fact, pretty sure this is what it goes in because they're my threads.
Right.
Not sure what this is to.
That's to your Plum
My
Street.
Google, yeah.
So what did you want to talk about the...
Oh, the Facebook group. We just started it, so there hasn't been much activity, but I wanted to stress that it's not just me and Mary Beth posting and people commenting on our posting. I'm good with other people. We are good with other people posting their progress. That's what it's meant to be.
Yeah, that's why we changed it from a page to
Yeah.
a group.
So that
So that you guys could...
be an interaction, and if we, are at a show or whatever, the group continues without us moderating or having to put things up.
Right.
So it is meant to be a group thing, and just because nobody else necessarily has done it, I don't want people to think, oh, am I allowed to, am I not allowed to?
Yes, please post pictures of all your different crafts, because we need inspiration.
Yeah.
Because we need more things to do.
And it kind of like the Ravelry groups where, you go and you post your things in the knit-alongs. That's kind of what we intend it to be. But not just stitching, not just knitting, it's all of the
Yeah.
crafts.
If you've
So-
got junk journals or paper crafting that you want to show us, come in and show us.
Yeah.
Because that's the next
That's
thing.
the newest obsession.
It's not really a new obsession. It's more we're continuing along with it.
Yeah.
It's slowly but surely growing. Okay, I have,
There's a little bit of haul.
we do have a little bit of haul. Shall we do the haul next?
Or do you want to do what you're going to start?
No. Let's do the haul next because it kind of fits in with the whole stitch along.
Okay.
Because part of a haul is we got the first couple of patterns that we're going to be doing for our village. So I chose the things that mean the most to me. I chose the bookstore, the pet store, the toy store, and the clock store because I just have a thing for clocks. So these are the first 4 that I'm going to stitch. I plan to do pretty much all of them. I don't think there are any that I'm going to leave out. There may be 1 or 2, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to do all of them. It's just these are the ones that I have chosen to start.
Mine came as a group. I got all 9 as a not as a kit because I just got the patterns. But so number 1 is the Little Red Barn because I started with Baba Black Sheep because I consider myself a black sheep. And then there's Horsing Around. Grandpa's Pickup. This may be the next one I do because that's just iconic.
That is good.
Okay.
Right, like that. Okay.
The Dairy Darlin'.
Which we have to do because they're cows and chickens.
And there's a chicken in a wagon. I mean, really.
I mean, come on.
Grandma's Quilt, I probably will not do. But we'll see. The Pinewood Farm.
I could see doing Grandma's quilt if you did it the way they did it, where you had all of them in
And
like
that
the blocks,
would be
and
the
that
center
would be
block.
the center block.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're breaking them apart,
I don't.
I don't.
And on some of these, I may take the people out. I'm not fond of the people, so it's just
Right,
like
like
my
that.
life.
Perfect. We just prefer animals.
Yeah. Cock-a-doodle-doo. And Farm Folk. Again, probably leave the folk out. I may put a dog or 2 instead. So.
Yes. Most definitely. All right, more haul. We joined the Color and Cotton. Helen joined us up for some threads and some fabrics.
Yours is on
Yes.
the first fabric.
But these are some of the threads that we've been getting because we want to build up our fancy floss. So these 3 came together. Look at those. So pretty. And then these 3 came together.
I was signed up for something and she had an opening because usually her thread clubs are sold out. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Jump
Yeah.
jump on it.
Didn't even discuss it.
Nope, she did. This was like a 2 a.m. thing. And I get up the next morning, she's like, oh, by the way, I ordered floss. And I'm like, okay, cool.
And joined the fabric club.
And these are the 3rd group. Look at the, oh my God, look at those.
Yeah.
So pretty.
So,
So,
I mean, look at them all together.
oh no, wait. I was pretty sure there was another one.
Yeah, because we're in 2 clubs. We're in the primitive and the everything.
And then those are the 4th group. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So Color and Cotton is the name of the company. And she's got beautiful, beautiful threads. And then as Helen said, my Tiny Modernist is on my first sampling of it. Helen got me 16 count Ada because that is really my preferred stitching. And
And I screwed it
I
up.
can't believe I...
Oh, would you lose the thing? It
The
was
thing.
Havana.
Yeah, this is the Havana colorway. Okay.
So that Marybeth didn't get her second month.
But it's okay because I got 2 last month.
Right.
So that I'm still okay.
So I went in and straightened everything out, and then I'll be getting one in from now on. But this was my first month, I think. The applesauce was my second month. That's what the Gould Tidings is, and this is creme de menthe, and it's hand-dyed Joblin. It's 13 by 17.
Is it blue or green?
It's
like a
kind of
blue-gray, huh?
blue
Yeah.
gray.
I always think of creme de menthe as being
green,
but
it's beautiful.
yeah.
Because I did consider doing my village on it, but I wasn't sure the 13 by 17 was going to be enough to get the whole thing on. So I will afford it for something else.
Yeah. Well, wait till the next thing comes because
Yeah.
you know there's going to be a next thing. And then we also joined the Fat Quarter Shop for their floss fix, and August was Piggy Pinks, so that you've got all these pink colors, and these I think are all classic Colorworks.
I think so, yeah.
So that we've got those that we're going to be adding to our collection too. So we keep our threads on those metal rings that you get. They're the giant
Like
metal
binder
jump
rings.
rings, and we keep each company on a separate ring. So we have one for Classic Colorworks, one for Weeks, one for Gentle Arts. We're now going to have one for Color and Cotton, and we will just add these into our
Yeah.
Classic Colorworks.
So we have to come up with a new plan for floss.
Okay.
We were saying we didn't like the ring.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We are still working our way through this and figuring it out.
So if you have suggestions on fancy floss without having to bobbinate them,
Or go and buy some expensive system.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that is it, except I have something that I'm planning to start. We had gotten this. This is Country Spirits Collection, Scenes of Autumn.
it's a homespun elegance, right?
Yes, I'm gonna go with yes. Sorry, I didn't put my glasses on, but that is what I'm going to start. It's so beautiful.
She's the same one that did the Many Haunted Stitches.
I am just really feeling fall and Halloween right now. Really feeling it. So I just want to do all the Halloween stuff. I'm throwing in the Christmas Village too because I want Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to hit October 1st and it'll be like done.
Yep.
Christmas.
All Christmas all the time. So this one I need to get the flosses for and find my fabric that I'm going to use. And actually, you know what? I may use the other piece.
Oh,
that
the
I got,
Havana? Yeah,
because the Havana is a good color for it, and do it in that.
Because the pumpkins will show up really good on that.
Right.
Really well on that. I get educated.
Alright, your mother is just dying right now.
Yes.
She doesn't even know why.
Father just fell off the piano.
Okay. I think that's it. I think we're ready to go. We have lots and lots and lots of packing and prep to do for the show, so we have to go get ready for that. This afternoon we are putting together our display downstairs and seeing how it looks.
Right.
So, you know, why not wait till 2 days before you leave to finalize your setup?
And just so everybody knows, this weekend we are doing the New Jersey Sheep and Wool Festival. Next weekend on Sunday, we are at the Catskills Fiber Festival in Bethel, New York. And 2 weeks after that, we will be at the Adirondacks Fiber Festival somewhere in upstate
Adirondacks.
New York.
So come find us at all these places.
So if you are in any of those locations and you would like to come by and say hello, please do.
Okay, so please follow us on Facebook. The new Facebook page is Crafting with the Toads. Follow us on Instagram. We are Toad Hollow NJ. Pinterest. We are going to be working on our Pinterest page, but we are Toad Hollow NJ right now there. If you use our yarn and bags and stuff, please feel free to tag us because we love to see projects that you are making with our stuff. And just tag us as Toad Hollow NJ because that puts it in front of our faces and we get to see what you're doing. And if you are joining us for the hometown holiday or the Christmas Village stitch along, please, it is TH Christmas Village, and I have started following that hashtag as well so that I can see everything that pops up there.
Yeah. So,
All right, I think that does it, right?
I think so.
All right, have a wonderful week, everybody.
Yes.
Stay dry if you are on the East Coast and out of the wind, and we will see you next week.
And if you are in Southeast United States, you are in our thoughts, and we hope everything goes well.
Right.
So stay
Okay.
safe.
Yeah, everybody. All right, we will see you. Make something beautiful.
Yes.
All right, bye.